What it reminds me of is years ago, I was driving to work, or I don't know where I was driving. It was like early in the morning. I was listening to country music on the radio. This had to be like more than 20 years ago. And I was listening to KWJJ, the local country station, and they were like, okay, caller number 10 gets to be a contestant to win tickets to Alabama's farewell tour. And I called, and I got through. And the competition was to go 2 weeks without showering. And it was me against two other guys for the competitors. I worked at Applebee's at the time. This is when Applebee's was cool, okay? This was way back in the day. I worked two jobs, Applebee's and a bar, because when I was bartending, I'd have people blow smoke in my hair because I wanted it to smell like nasty. And this is like, I don't know what happened to all my hair. This is nothing. I used to have like an afro, like a legit tight, kinky curl afro. I used to beg my mom to like iron it straight for me. So I'd flip my hair on the ironing board and she would iron it. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. My hair is like gone. It's weird. And it's not curly anymore. I mean, a little bit, but not really. Anyway, so I had people at the bar blow smoke in my hair. And waiting tables. All my regulars knew, because I would have people that would follow me from restaurant to restaurant whenever I would switch jobs. But the radio station would call me every morning at like 7 a.m. and talk to me. I'd be on air for like 20 seconds, like, how you doing? Did you cheat? Have you showered yet? I'm like, no, I haven't showered yet. And then at the end of the 2 weeks, I had to drive into Portland. So I lived like an hour. I lived in Salem, like an hour south of Portland. And I drove to Portland in like my hottest, sexiest. I had this red dress. It was my go-to whenever I wanted to look hot. I had like little tiny like flutter sleeves, like the little cap sleeves that were just like a very like tiny ruffle. And it had like a plunging neckline. But it was like form-fitting and it went to my knees like a secretary dress, but bright fire engine red, super sexy. And then I brought with me my strappy heels, but I called them my fuck me boots, and they were like knee-high, pleather, sweaty. So I put my boots on and I drove the hour drive to Portland with my heat full blast in my car so that my feet would sweat. And I was hairy-legged, hairy armpits. My hair was like like a mat of just tangles. It was awesome. I looked so ratchet. Ratchet? Is that a word? Ratchet. I looked pretty bad. I still put my makeup on though. But so I showed up to the radio station, and then it was, they had, for a judge, they had I think if I remember correctly, it was a wine connoisseur, a health department inspector, a wine connoisseur, and then a day spa lady. I don't know. I won. Oh, I didn't even tell you the grossest part, and I probably shouldn't put this out here on the internet, but whatever. So I drove heat full blast, sweating, total like sweating everywhere. And I parked, and it was time, I took off my boots, put on my strappy heels so that my seasoned feet sweat would, be released. But I didn't think it was enough. I'm like, I'm missing something. What I need to win. I want to make sure I win. Yep, I sure did. If you've ever heard of vaping, I was the OG before it became a thing. But it's not like I did it all the time. I did it for that. Why am I telling you guys this? Just Google it. I think it's called vaping. I don't know. But I just wiped my sweaty sweat all over my body. Oh gosh. I won front row tickets to Alabama's farewell tour. And then I go to the concert, and like there's always like the pre-gaming outside the venue, or like the radio station tents, and doing contests. And I went up to the KWJJ people. I'm like, listen, I don't have a date. So, I won dinner for two at Portland City Grill, I had a limo limo dinner, full head to toe makeover at this salon spa, like the works. It was amazing. But I took my limo driver to dinner. It's a sweet little old man. He was like, what? I'm like, yeah, come on, let's go eat. Order whatever you want. We have this voucher, you know. It was like amazing. So me and this old man limo driver had a nice romantic dinner at this rooftop restaurant in Portland. But then when I got to the venue and I went to the booth, you know, where the radio station was set up, I'm like, listen, I thought it would be fun if we did like a little contest. And mind you, I wasn't fat like this. I was like 20, 21. I don't even know. 21, 22. No, I wasn't married yet. So yeah, I think I was like 21. Super cute, super beautiful, especially after like a head to toe makeover. Not smelling like sweaty vagina and sweaty feet. I can't believe I did that. Anyway, and I'm like, listen, how fun would it be to have a contest with all these people trying to win tickets to get into the, you know, the concert's about to start. And they're like, yeah, that's brilliant. Just go pick out. So they sent me with like one of their reps, and we went walking through the crowd to try to like pick out 3 guys that could like do some kind of competition to win, to be my date for the night. The country crowd in Oregon, and I have my little crown fiasco, right, where I paid to get, they shaved my teeth down, and then I went to go get my crowns put on, and they were closed, like, doors locked, bolted, bankrupt. So I have my own tooth issues, but when I say toothless cowboys, like, not attractive, and all the hot guys that had, of course, a girl on their arm, you know, I was like, oh. So I couldn't find 3 decent looking country boys to compete to be my date for front row tickets. But there was a restaurant called Kachina Kachina right there, right across from the Rose Garden, or I don't remember what the venue was, like what the name of it was. But these 2 guys came walking out of the restaurant. The concert was about to start, and I just pointed to the hottest one, and I was like, you, come on, let's go. You come with me. And he's like, me? What? I'm like, yeah, front row tickets. Let's go. You want to go? He's like, are you for real? Am I being punked? I'm like, no, I have an extra ticket. Come with me. Let's go. So I just grabbed a cute stranger, and that was that. And we just enjoyed. Oh, and after the concert, I still had the limo. And so he got all his friends, and we all went to the strip club. I don't know why. I guess I didn't have that's not what I wanted to do, but I hung out with a bunch of bachelors afterwards. But it was fun, you know, front row tickets. I went 2 weeks without showering, so I can dry fast. So today's day 5. That was just a fun story for y'all. I don't care. Judge me. It's my life. That's my story. That was like a mild version. I normally tell it way more embellished, but that's what happened. So yeah, 2 weeks without showering. Got me some front row tickets to go to Alabama with a stranger, and took the limo driver to dinner at a swanky restaurant, and I got a full head to toe makeover. I think that was my favorite part. And it was fun. Every part of it was fun. And even though I was nasty for 2 weeks, all my customers were rooting me on, cheering me on. So day 5, dry fasting, hard dry fasting, which means no contact with any water whatsoever, no brushing my teeth, no washing my face, no showering, nada. No water, no food. I feel fantastic, and I think I'm going to go for 7 days now. That's my next goal post. Just remember, your body is a miracle, and it can heal itself. Fasting is like the best place to start if you need to heal anything. And dry fasting, look it up, research it. It's amazing. All right. Bye-bye.